y'all. Come on in. How you feeling? What's up? Come on in. A good morning. What y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's up? With you? What's up? With you? Come on. Come on, looking for you. Here we go. Good morning. What's up with y'all? Come on in here. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. What up, Penny? Charlie Joe. Be humble, Shireen. How y'all doing this morning? Hey, Rain. Come on in. Turn my beat up in your headphones. Turn the beat up in your headphones or wherever you at. Listen to some Joe Clair music this morning. Some feel-good shit. Feel like hope. This track right here feel like we gonna make it. We gonna be alright. It's a decent day today. Let's go outside and have a good time. I love this job. It's Friday! Yes, indeed. For real, Shireen. Thank you, All Positive Network. Woo! Don't take me back there. They don't know nothing about that. Look, they don't know nothing about that right there. Joe Clair live early. I used to love Rap Silly when you hosted it and your rhymes. When did the model start holding 40 bottles? She's an out-of-work model. When the fuck did she start rolling plus and holding 40 bottles? Yeah. The girl in your video is an out-of-work model. When the fuck she start rolling blunts and holding 40 bottles? That's how far back that shit go. Good morning, everybody. That's right, All Positive Network. Salute. Welcome to the Black Ass Bunch. Let everybody know you in here. Get your black ass up. Yes, indeed. Matter of fact, I played the wrong. I've been playing the wrong song every morning lately. Let me get to the theme song. Where is Beth? Beth? Where is Beth? Beth used to always make sure I play the right music in the morning time. Oh, let me open this door up. I'll be right back. All Positive Network. Good morning. 9:06 in the morning. Let's go. Good morning. Boom. Let me open the door up. Kenny Wallace, how you doing? D. Brooks, Cynthia. Good morning, everybody. Abraham Goodwin, what's up with you? Happy Friday. It's about to be Independence Day. 4th of July. You know, a lot of black folks say, Joe, you ain't supposed to be celebrating 4th of July. We was still slaves when they started, when America got its independence. Very, very, very true. However, America ain't got nothing to do with me and my grill and my family and our good times that we've shared over the years. So I'm keeping the 4th. We gonna be doing the 4th at our house. And that's what it's gonna be. Get your black ass up. I'm doing the 4th at my house. Fuck that. And this the other part. This my country. This my country. This my country. Hey Mo, this your country. Beth, where you been, Beth? I've been in here playing the wrong song looking for you, Beth. Paid day off, right, Trina? Yeah, fuck that. And I'm still a freedom fighter. Don't get it fucked up. I'm still a freedom fighter, but I'm about to put some turkey burgers on the grill. Big ass piece of salmon on the cedar plank. Fuck that. Go dap up my friends, make sure they alright. Go see my friends on that day like we used to. Now, we ain't gonna do no sparklers in the yard. There won't be no off in my house. Ain't gonna be none of that. We There ain't gonna be no fireworks, none of that. But we will sit around and have after the food happened and then the grill and then it start getting dark and you sitting out there and then you talking with your friends and all the politics come up and the future black folks come up and how such and such been, and the real problem is that's what 4th of July is for us. I don't know. I don't know about everybody else, but for me and most black folks, we gonna grill, we gonna have a good time, and then after it gets dim, dark, after the twilight, we gonna sit around, we gonna pour some wine or whatever, and we gonna talk about America, our place in America, and then we gonna get to the point of the conversation where it goes, what the brothers need to do is, that's what my 4th of July is. I don't know. I don't know about everybody else's 4th of July, but that's my 4th of July. Joe, how do you handle an out-of-the-pocket neighbor who is older? First of all, you gotta find their kids. If you're having a real problem, have the nicest person in your family find a child and tell them your dad is over here causing problems. That's how you start that. That's real talk. Who do anything else on 4th of July? You come out, you eat, then y'all sit around, the wine starting to talk about this and the music and what the young people doing, and then we start talking about the problems. It'll be an hour of have you seen, then we have an hour of talking about business opportunities, and then it come down to what the brothers and sisters need to do is. So that's been my 4th of July. I ain't get one, Ernest. Stop it, boy. Hold on, Ernest. That's my 4th of July be. All right, for those of you who watched the show yesterday, we were talking about going into Costco. That's going to Costco's, and I be using my wife card. And somebody told me that a Costco membership comes with 2 membership cards. Well, I never went back and got the card, Ernest. Hey, I just show the man the card and walk in the thing, man, and they don't never say shit. Yeah. We got a bunch of things coming up in the timeline. Hold on, we was talking about 4th of July. It's 9/11. We gonna do a moment of clarity this morning or not. This nigga Ernest in here talking to me like he my fault. Nigga said, go get it. It's been working thus far, Ernest. God damn. I'm alright, bruh. This nigga Ernest, hold on. First of all, Ernest, do you be coming to this podcast regularly? It's this nigga first day in here. He started telling me how I got to live my life. Damn, Ernest. Damn, E. Damn, E. This nigga what came and said, well, go get it, nigga. Slow down, E. We fine. I go to Costco maybe twice a year, bruh. Damn. Shit. But for you, for you, Ernest, I'm going up there as soon as this podcast is over. I'm going to get my card and I'm gonna bring it back and I'm gonna show you, Ernest, because this nigga Ernest said you better go get your shit, Joe. That man said, look at here. Look at here, Joe. Don't be right here abusing. Don't be right here abusing your Costco abilities. Well, Ernest, welcome to Joe Clair Live in the morning time. This is completely different than the DMV zone. This ain't that. For all my people who watch the DMV zone, I thank you very, very much. But if you know me from the DMV zone and not here, you got it twisted around. I was doing this first. This I've been doing this in this basement for a year and some change. I just started DMV zone in November. And the guy that's on the DMV zone is not necessarily the guy that's in this motherfucker. You understand what I'm trying to tell you, Mr. Ernest? Right, he said, get your black ass up and go over to Costco now, Joe. Well, Ernest, I'm glad you said it because our slogan over here is get your black ass up. That is this morning's slogan is get your black ass up. So I'm glad that you said that. I'm going to get my black ass to Costco and I'm going to go get my card. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go get me a gold membership. Shit, a matter of fact, I need some new lenses in these glasses that I bought at the barbershop. I'm going to go, you know what, Ernest? So Kev asked, what does DMV stand for? DC, Maryland, and Virginia, Kev. DC, Maryland, and Virginia. The DMV. Now, when I was growing up, Kev, it was called DC, Maryland, and Virginia for black folks, and it was called the Greater Washington area when I was, in the media. It was the Greater Washington area, Greater DC, and that just encompassed DC and the suburb, just like any other metropolitan area. You have the Houston, the Dallas, the Los Angeles, and surrounding area. It used to just be called that. But somewhere, somebody said along the lines, it became the DMV somehow. DC, Maryland, and Virginia became the DMV. And people took to it like fish to water. And I thought it was just, the young people were saying it, the young industry people were saying it, the music industry people and the TV industry people would say it, and that quickly it caught on. And so DMV, this is the DMV zone. Everybody says it now, just like anything else. Started out with, a slang amongst, industry, hip hop people or whatever. Next thing you know, DMV. Oh, okay. I was thinking BMV. Yeah, don't say that no. So, Kev, don't do that no more. That's the thing that everybody says, and for us, it's like, oh, okay, another DMV joke. Like if I come to Columbus and I start making Christopher Columbus jokes, you be like, oh, okay, yeah, I didn't see that one coming, Joe. That's how we is with the DMV. When people start making Department of Motor Vehicles or Bureau of Motor Vehicles, we like, yeah, okay. Yeah, don't do that no more, Kev. Kev is in Columbus, Ohio. Big old shout out. So it is 9:16. We're supposed to have a moment of clarity right now. Today's moment of clarity is about perseverance. Right, exactly. We don't, you know what I'm saying? We be like, all right, just if I came there making this is capital city. And you be like, oh God. Please don't say that no more, Joe. Same thing here. Same thing here. Before we, you know what? Instead of a moment of clarity, can I play some Joe Clair music? Can I play a Joe Clair song for the new folks who are here? Can I play? I want to see me for a hot second. Cause you know what? What was my man name that told me go get my Mr. What's my man name told me go get my card? Ernest. Hey Ernest, check me out, Ernest. I don't know if you know. I used to host Rap City because I am hip hop. And it's not a game. I am hip hop. Hey Ernest, check me out. Woo!
Don't judge me.
I said he don't like me, she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, they wrong, wrong, wrong. I said he don't like me and she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, man, all y'all wrong.
Yeah.
Caught up in the characters of America's fucked up narrative. They say the straight black man in the black community is a terrorist. Straight black man can't never win. Straight black man is gon' need a therapist. Cause the straight black man is the worst that it's ever been. Blaming me for shit I ain't never did. Man, can't a nigga ever live? Can't a nigga ever live? I been out here killing it, still trying to sell me that I'm ignorant. Demon can't tell I'm different and diligent. Demon can't tell what a nigga been. Born suspect, what a nigga been innocent. Man up on them and they mark you as militant. Mark you as mad and belligerent. Man, fuck y'all images, fuck they images. He don't like me, she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, they wrong, wrong, wrong. Say he don't like me and she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, they all y'all wrong. Who you calling a bitch though? What is you calling her a bitch for? Watch that bitch glow, watch that bitch blow. See, that's the part there that you didn't know. Getting more. Why you hating all her black girl magic? Her black girl drive, all her black girl savage. So divine that she had to hashtag it. Her life matters and she had to have at it. She been out here killing it. Didn't figure, but you acting like she ignorant. Paying her less, still magnificent. Teach her shatter that glass into little bits. Come on, master degrees while you mastering mad. Master a master, holding you back. Master a madness and average, basic and tragic. Trash in her passion. Hold it. He don't like me, she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me.
Say what?
Gone, gone, gone.
What you say now?
Wrong, wrong, wrong. Say he don't like me and she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fucking man, all y'all wrong. You done blackball me, redline me, whitewash me, still can't define me. Trying to pick me down and then still deny me. Yeah, try and fuck me, sneak up behind me, but boom, I ain't bought up blindly, so boom, you ain't gotta remind me, cause bitch, my mind be like a flower in bloom. Scour the room, that's the life assignment, and whom, what's in never should try me, then boom, big boom from what's behind me. Full pack of black excellent facts, black excellent acts, black excellent stats. Won't succumb to your bum ass hacks, and when your bum ass come ass, I done no jack, and when your young ass come ass, I run that back, cause all my scholars has scars all upon they back. Now let's go. He don't like me, she don't like me, everybody seems to want me. Gone, 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 but fuck it, they wrong, wrong, wrong. Say he don't like me and she don't like me, everybody seems to want me. Gone, 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 but fuck it, man, all y'all wrong. Say he don't like me, she don't like me, everybody seems to want me. Gone, 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 but fuck it, they wrong, wrong, wrong. Say he don't like me and she don't like me, everybody seems to want me. Gone, 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 but fuck it, man, all y'all wrong.
And there we go, there we go, there we go. At 9:20 in the morning time. Good morning, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope that song added some value to your day. That's all the fuck I'm over here for, is to add some value to your day. That's all that this is for. Michelle Washington, how you doing? Is that my folks, Michelle? Is that my Morgan State Michelle? Oh no, that's a different Michelle. Hey Michelle, welcome, welcome, welcome. Angelique Hardy, how you doing? Thank you, Penny Candy. No, thank you. Thank you, Ernest. My man said he take the DMV zone just to see me. Thank you, Ernest. I appreciate it. But a second ago, you were saying you missed my coworker. So don't act like you wasn't watching for Marina, too. I know how many people. The brothers come up to me all the time talking about, Joe, where Marina at? I don't know. Michelle Washington, yeah, good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you, Ernest. I appreciate you. I'll be there today, 3 o'clock. On time. On time. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Donna. I appreciate that. For those who did not know, that song is on my 2018 EP. If y'all know what an EP stands for extended play. So it's not just a single, but it ain't a whole album. It was an EP. It was 5 songs called New Music for Old Niggas. New Music for Old Niggas. New music for old niggas. You understand what I'm saying? That song is called Gone. I had seen a thing where a brother said that the straight black man is the white man of the black community. And I just couldn't believe I was getting shot I was like, I gotta get punched again? Oh, Lord. So I had to make a song about it. It is on all platforms. You can pick that up. You can pick it up. You can stream it on all platforms: Tidal, Apple Play, and Spotify. Thank you, Shireen. Thank you, Shireen. Thank you, Shireen. Woo! Thank you, Shireen. Best album title of all time. Hey, Nicole. Joe, yesterday you threw them kids all reciting We the People. So, thank you, Shireen. The other Shireen. So, yesterday on the DMV Zone at 9:23 in the morning time. Yesterday on the DMV Zone, I was out in the street asking people about patriotism. There was a study that was done that asked people certain things to test their patriotism, and Washington, D.C. ended up dead last. Virginia came in 7th, and Maryland came in 9th, right? So I went out in the streets to talk to people about their patriotism and see how patriotic they actually were on this 4th of July and test some of their America knowledge. Just because you know, and even black folks too. I know you don't be digging America, but do you know your shit? Because right today is somebody in here fighting for your spot in America. While America got a whole lot of problems, you best believe it's somebody want your spot in America. So, you know, so how much about your country do you know? You see what I'm saying? How much about your country do you know? So I was asking people if they could recite the Pledge of Allegiance. Asked me if they knew a couple of, so it was a lady from Poland. She couldn't recite the Pledge of Allegiance. She couldn't recite the Pledge of Allegiance, but she was from Poland, and she told me a great story about when she had to take the test to become a citizen, and how many people got what was the name of the first president? If you are a person who immigrated here to America and you ended up in D.C. and you're taking the test, she says a lot of people get who was the first president wrong because they write Washington, D.C. I remember when I lived in, and for me, comprehension, you can have all the politics and feelings you want about America and all those other things. I want to know what people's comprehension is, because that tells me a lot about you. I guarantee you that Minister Farrakhan can recite the Constitution probably word for word. And he's one of the most outspoken people about America, and he makes sure that he know everything about America. You understand what I'm saying? And I come from that line of thinking. This my country, this where I'm at. I ain't about to leave. Let me make sure I know everything. So when I do gotta know the rules and how to move, shake, and fight, I know them. So yesterday I asked one of these kids yesterday on the street if they knew the Pledge of Allegiance. And of course, they knew the Pledge of Allegiance. They knew that, no problem. It was all good. But then I asked if anybody knew the preamble to the Constitution. Now that's one of the things that I do know because I learned it off of Schoolhouse Rock. Now, do y'all remember on Schoolhouse Rock when they taught us the preamble to the Constitution? Somebody just brought it up. I'll play that in a second, Charlie Joe. Somebody just asked me that. Just brought it up how I threw the people off yesterday on the DMV Zone. Where did it go? Y'all don't remember the preamble to the Constitution on goddamn Schoolhouse Rock. Y'all don't remember? We the people in. Y'all know, please tell me y'all remember that one. All right, let's start back. Let's start back with the Schoolhouse Rock joints. Y'all know Conjunction Junction. Now, here's the thing. Did y'all really listen? Was y'all one of those kids who had good comprehension skills, or did y'all not have good comprehension skills? Conjunction, junction, what's your function? Hooking up words and phrases and clauses. Conjunction, junction, how's that fun? I'm gonna get you there if you're very careful. It wouldn't go up to the mountains or down to the sea. You could always say thank you, but sometimes say please. Conjunction, junction, what's your... So it was explaining how you use conjunctions. And, but, or can get you very far. And I used to remember that in school. I used to remember that shit in school. And, but, or can get you very far. Okay, that's my conjunction. Which way, you see what I'm saying? Uh-huh. 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 Y'all, please tell me y'all was paying attention. Uh-huh. That's how I learned the preamble to the Constitution. We the people, in order to form a more perfect union, to establish justice and ensure domestic tranquility, to provide for the common defense and promote the general welfare and ensure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordained, has established this Constitution for the United States of America. That's how it goes. This is how I remembered it. We the people, in order to form a more perfect union. You feel what I'm saying? Ensure the justice and ensure domestic tranquility. Provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and ensure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, to ordained as a stat. You see what I'm saying? And that's how, I was using that all the way through getting my bachelor's degree. I would be happy. Okay, we talking about, this is how I remember. Or I will remember what posterity means. You know, now it's showing me what posterity means. What does do ordain mean? You know what I'm saying? So I learned a bunch of shit. I'm just the bill. You learn about the branches of government. But it blows my mind then that we have all of that little bit of knowledge that we got from I'm just the bill, and we still mad at the wrong person when it comes to legislating getting passed. You feel what I'm saying? The bill keeps getting, and then I get vetoed and I have to start all over again. Oh no, I'm just the bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. Now I'm back down on Capitol Hill. Well, now it's off to committee while I sit here and wait with a lot of other bills by the people to debate. And if he signs me, then I'll be a law. I hope and pray that he will. But today I'm still just a bill. So that taught us about government. And at this age, you should know, especially living in Washington, D.C., you should know everything about government. You should understand how the Constitution works, how the executive branch, the legislative branch, and the judiciary branches work, how police and law enforcement, the militarization of, law enforcement. The police, let's think about it. Police are here to enforce the laws and protect and serve. We got to control the laws. But we ain't controlled the laws. We had so much empathy in America for so long and nobody really paying attention that not only just the police, but Congress, the Senate, everybody's been able to run them up because the people not paying attention. And the first words of we the people. It's us. And that's why, I'm sorry. Now I'm getting over here. I'm getting on my soapbox. But that's why I keep saying we all have a job to do. America is the place where we make it up. But we can't even get 10% of people to act on one thing collectively. So we can't get shit unless it's some shit that has to do with deep fried something. We rally around snacks and shit. We'll rally around a dance craze. We'll rally around some boo, but we will not rally around our country collectively. Think about it. Can't agree on shit. If you get 10 people in, you can't agree on shit. So there we have it. And we the people have so many distractions that we have let government just run amok. And you wonder how the police, man, where did the police get an armored tank from? Police was using battering rams in LA. Remember the battering ram in LA? They'll ram your front door. Use a battering ram to knock down a crack house. Of course, the neighbors want the crack house gone, and it seems like the right thing to do at the time. But then when you think about, hold the fuck up, in America, you got a tank with a battering ram on it that will knock through somebody's wall. What if it's a baby right there? The fuck? What if you got the wrong house? You got to come up with a better solution. But, I mean, think about it right now. The AR-15 you can go buy at Walmart. The AR-15 is what we use to fight wars with. You can go buy at, not at Walmart, they stopped, but at a gun shop. An AR-15, you feel what I'm saying? A gun that is used specifically for war is available at the store in America. Say that to yourself 10 times. Say that to you. This is where the awareness part is supposed to come into play for us. A machine that was made specifically for killing. It's not made for hunting. An AR-15 is not for hunting. This is for I don't think they use ARs to go hunting. Do they? Is an AR-15 a hunting rifle? Am I wrong? But think about it. You can go to the store and buy one of the most lethal killing machines on the planet in America. Can't do, you can't do that in other countries. That doesn't, because it does not make sense. It's ass backwards. It is the most, how much freedom do you really enjoy if you have to protect it with an AR, with the most lethal killing machine in the world? Yeah, I sleep soundly at night, knowing that I'm scared to death. Knowing that I can put my fears to rest because I have the biggest weapon on the... It's like, I'm sorry, but if you can hear me for a second. A professor in college hit me over the head one day, and we were talking about intellects versus savages. And they said, who's more savage? The people who lived amongst nature and, had their own way of being, or the people who devised a chair that can kill you? And I was like, what is he talking about? He said, there's an electric chair. He said, somewhere, somehow, somebody thought up a way to kill you with a chair. Who sat down and spent the days, hours, minutes, months, years, did all the research to come up with electric chair? What mind, how much namaste is in the mind of the person who invented the electric chair? You feel what I'm saying? Just what he was trying to paint a picture for me at my young age was the fact that the human species, while we can exalt it and say it's so grand and incredible, is also extremely, extremely violent and sick and wrong. Just wrong. Wrong. Now, over time, they got rid of the electric chair. Oh, we got to get rid of the electric chair. We can't use that no more. That's so unethical. We can't use that no more. Then they came up with, lethal injection, a more humane way to kill you. But for how many, we had slaves in this country. Man, there's so many things. Y'all about to take me down a rabbit hole of shit I say to myself most of the time that we didn't come here to do on Saturday. You see what I'm saying? I mean on Friday morning. Hey Ed, I'm on my live broadcast. Say good morning to my people. Oh yeah, they can't hear you. Hey, I'm gonna hit you back. Just thinking, so for today, that's the moment of clarity. We now had John. It wasn't a firearms discussion. That's you missing my point now, John. It's not a firearms discussion. The discussion is our country with the way that we see the world. We do like this so much, and we don't incorporate so much other ways that the world can be, that in our country we have lethal weapons readily available for every person who wants them. But what kind of country do you have when everybody needs a lethal weapon? Your country doing something wrong. Your country doing something wrong. You understand? As a mindset, we're doing something wrong. Not just people who love, I got guns upstairs. No. It's the fact that our mindset in this country is to the point where you come home from war and then keep more guns. Yeah. That's nobody's picture. Let me put it this way, is what I'm getting at, John. That's no one's picture of a perfect society. That's nowhere in the history of the world has it ever been written that we would need this much firepower in a peaceful society. And so we've done something wrong along the way, is all I'm pointing out. I got guns upstairs, Black. Nah, don't get. I'm sorry. I know I be all on the Namste, John. My bad. Hold up. My bad, John. I know I be on the Namste and everything. I got mine. But it's I have it with an awareness that the country that I live in has done something wrong along the way, that we actually have this be a real thing. And when you say it to other people from other countries, they're like, well, how the fuck do you get to your real peace? There was a funeral, we live in we're supposed to be, we've been the police of the world. We're a superpower. We shine the light of liberty for the whole world to see come to America. The Statue of Liberty was given to us by France because of the Emancipation Proclamation when the slaves got set free, and all of those things. But at the same time, in this bright beacon of light, there is this other part where we have, we lead the world in violence. Day-to-day violence. America leads the world in day-to-day violence. We lead the world in regular ass, casual, day-to-day violence. So my brother, I wasn't getting that. I'm not. It wasn't a firearms discussion. This was a discussion about us as our psyche and our emotional wellness. Hey, Nias, say good morning.
Good morning.
I'm on my live. Can I talk to you after I finish?
Yeah.
Thank you, baby.
Sorry.
No problem. It's my daughter. Nah, John. Nah, I wasn't having a firearms discussion. I was having a we started the discussion started off by we the people and awareness and being aware and how I got onto our apathy as a country and how we've let distractions run amok with our fears, our concerns, what we think is the most important thing. And when you wake up and you look and you like, hold on a second, I can go buy a AR-15 at a regular store, and all I gotta show is this thing and this thing. Wow, that's what would that, if you were, imagine you left America, or you went into a coma in 1977 and you woke back up and you found out that you could go buy a AR. You'd be like, you can buy a who? For what? Yeah, because this happened and 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 then this happened and this happened and this happened. So, the firearms, you can have this much and it's all legal and everything else. It's all good. You can have it. The person who's coming from 1970 something be like, well, god damn, America really has gone down here. That's all I was getting at. And that's all I was getting at, brother. Not to get into the firearms discussion. Cause I'm Namste. Like what my man told me, trust in Allah, but tie up your camel. You love. Yes, I have all this faith at the same time. Somebody might come through that door. Somebody might come through that door. And if he come through that door, well then, the other thing has to happen. And that's the reality of life in America. You know what I mean? I'm a namaste to the day I die. But let somebody come through that door. Hey, John, what was my brother named John? Hey, Ernest, Samuel, Belinda, everybody. What was my brother John? Let somebody come through my door, John. Oh, shit. Shit. But at the, now here go the thing, Anthony. Yeah, Anthony, I feel you. Say, but your kid can't read a book of poems by a girl who was at the presidential inauguration. Not at her school, but she came to my house. And so, if in a country where you can buy, like I just said, I just elaborated on how much firearm power you can have in your possession within. If that's the reality, you supposed to be teaching your kids a whole bunch of stuff outside of the school. Like, I'm not really gonna get into. It's not too many things I'm about to argue with the school system for, because I realize they don't know what the fuck they doing. They doing the best they can given what they have and trying to listen to everybody's input. And nowadays, America has emerged where everybody's voice needs to be heard, and they are trying. The school systems trying to make everybody happy, satisfy everybody. And so I sat back and let everybody keep up the arguing and the bickering and the whole nine. Meanwhile, there's some things I'm going to teach my kids in this house that they need to know before they leave out before they go. Hey, Portia. You feel what I'm saying? Before they're 18, before they leave my house, before they move out of here, there's some things that they need to know. And I'm going to be the one to teach them. My daughter sat there and watched. Oh my God, what is his sister's name from the presidential inauguration who read and I'm sitting here looking at her face and I cannot remember her name. Oh Lord, I'm so embarrassed right now. Start with an N, don't it? What was her name? This is when my kids be like, teacher don't know shit. How you teaching this shit, but you don't know nothing? Amanda. Her name was Amanda. God damn, I'm about to say Amanda Seal. I was about to say Amanda Seal. And look what D said. D said, hey, for everybody that's new, we got another saying over here, the black ass bunch, and that's Google it, bitch. Amanda Gorman. D said, Google it, Nick. Yes, Amanda Gorman. Real talk, Amanda Gorman. So it's 9:47 in the morning time. Guess what? Tickets go on sale on Saturday. My man, the one and only Joe Torre, is coming to Bangin' and Bowie on July the 22nd. On July the 22nd, Joe Torre is coming to Bangin' and Bowie. The legendary Joe Torre, past host of, he is the past host of Def Comedy Jam. You know him from movies, you know him from television. He's still out here doing his thing, killing it. You know, so get your tickets. Tickets be on sale on Saturday. Tickets be on sale Saturday. Yeah, Jay. Hey, John, like this is one of the other things this is like part of the discussion. Society is wild when you required by law to have car insurance, but you ain't required by law to have life insurance. Our priorities in this country, what we concern ourselves with, and what, you know, how it plays out baffle me, John. Baffle me a lot of times. And I sit back and watch the absurdity of us as a country. And you notice I put myself in there, us as a country, because I live here. This is my country. You ain't, yeah, we got problems, we got issues, but this is my shit, and it's my country to take care of. I got to clean up my yard. You got to clean up your yard. I got to, you feel what I'm saying? And so, you know, the absurdity of the some of the things, yeah, Kev, the moment of clarity was what we was talking about earlier. You know, when you really think about how life in America really is every day. What life in America requires of us. You know, you can't make enough money to take care of everything. Meanwhile, the government offers up more and more distractions. Convenience and comfort is key. Therefore, traditions get thrown to the wayside fast. You know, it's if you look at our just the way that we the people have become. We started off this part of this broadcast by talking about we the people and what we have become. If Jesus came back tomorrow, this would be so foreign to him. You know, the Christ who fed everybody, made sure everybody was okay, would look at everybody and be like, hold on, y'all don't feed the poor? Remember Christ said, all of you who have all these extra things, make sure you give pieces of it to the poor. And then you come back and Christ will see Jesus will see this. This is a church? Why is it so big and gaudy? This ain't what you know. This ain't how it. You don't need this. Hold on a sec. This is Christmas. This is how y'all celebrate my birthday. Oh no, you don't need. But it's a sale. It's a sale on goods for Christmas. My birthday. Hold on a sec. You understand? You understand what I'm getting at? You understand what what I'm getting at? Now, there's a component to all of this that can't be legislated or, and that's the fact that we overlook most of the time that we're just an animal We're just a being trying to understand ourselves, spinning around on this little ass ball of dirt called Earth. That's all the fuck that's really going on. Real shit. That's all that's really going on. Mankind is just trying to explain himself. And so it plays itself out in some of the most absurd and asinine ways. You know what I mean? That's all it really comes down to. And when you think, and when you operate from that point, or that point of view rather, you know, a lot of shit you just be like, you know, let that shit go. You can go and let it go. I ain't tripping. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. You know, they think they know everything. And then they realize, nah, they don't. They didn't know nothing. America used to use electric chair. Then America's like, oops, we sorry. We gotta do something new. America had slaves. Oops, you know what? We can't have slaves. It's just not. That's not right. You know what I mean? We've come to the planet trying to understand ourselves, trying to explain ourselves. We read every book. We have all these rules we live by. This is how it's got to be. You know what I mean? It's amazing to me that out of a species of billions, that in a country of 300 million, it's a species of billions. There's 300 or so million of us in this country, and this country dares to say, we are right. Right? Now, hold up. Out of the species of billions, made up of billions, we can't find no other species like us in the known universe. And we just one little itty bitty teeny weeny speck of dust in this vast universe. If let's say this room, let's speak hypothetically. If this room that I'm sitting in was the universe, the Earth would be the size of a molecule. And we can't even see a molecule. Probably be smaller than a molecule. The Earth might be the size of an atom. If this room was the universe, the Earth might be the size of maybe an atomic particle. That's how big the Earth is. And we swear, out of all this, that little tiny particle has the answer. Come on, man. I'm smarter than to know. I'm smarter than to know better than that. Now I'm dumb about a whole bunch of things. But I'm smart enough to know that, come on, man. Come on, man. Look, somebody said, is this Scientology? Nah, it ain't Scientology. I've never studied Scientology, so I wouldn't know. But I study common sense. I study some common sense. I study common sense. Now that just does not make sense to me. I don't know nothing about Scientology. I remember the commercial, the L. Ron Hubbard. Read the book about L. Ron Hubbard and Scientology. I remember that commercial, but I ain't read that one. So, common sense. If you add it all up together, you know, if you take all of it up together, you have to step back and be like, oh, okay, we really don't know nothing. when you add it all up together, and this is for everybody here, when you add it all up together, you look at it, you add all of this shit that you observed for your years on the planet, you be like, we really don't know nothing. We really don't know shit. We think we know everything. You know what? We found the answer. Nah, we didn't know. You know, when Einstein dropped that theory of relativity, E = mc squared, he's the greatest thing ever. And then guess what happened the next day? Every physicist on the planet started picking apart E = mc squared. 60, 70, 100 years later, we are at the point, if you study physics, if you follow physics, they like, man, E = mc squared was cool, but it ain't the end all be all, because now we understand that there's dark matter because of these calculations So you understand, we are living in a time where the human species continues to evolve. And there you have it. And there you have it. And you can't see it. We most of the time we can't see it because we're living in it. But if you were able to look back and put it in, like imagine you can go back 1,000 years and then hit play and put it in fast motion so you can see the shit play out like that, you'd be like, oh, mankind's stupid as shit. Oh, I get it, man. Oh, okay. This is a species with an awareness of itself and an elevated way of communicating, but it really don't know a damn thing. Why would you say that? Because it uses every piece of technology that it finds, it either uses it for comfort or violence. It very seldom uses the technology that it finds to enhance itself. It uses it for comfort or violence. Soon as they found out about nuclear fusion, meaning the next thing you know, atomic bomb. We need a bomb with this shit. Not cars that run on atomic energy. No. Not, cleaner energy using, no. Hell no. Bomb. Electricity. Chair. Can we kill somebody with it? That's the first soon as we come up with technology, the next thing mankind come up with is how can you kill somebody with it? That's the first thing mankind. How can you kill it? As soon as mankind come up with technology, how can we use it to kill somebody though? No? Well then can we make people fat? Think about it. Think about it. What about artificial intelligence? Another. It's just the advancement in mankind's technology evolution is what I think of AI. Do you know that there were people who were afraid that electricity was going to jump out of the socket? That they were, when electricity was being rolled out, there was people who were, go Google it. Do fears of electricity in the 1900s, like 19 or whatever the fuck. They were like, no, I don't want electricity in my house because the shit gonna jump out and it's gonna get us. We don't know enough about electricity to have it in our homes. That's how this starts. It's the same with AI. That's how I feel about it, at least. That's how I feel. 100 years from now, they be like, 100 years from now, they'll look at AI like, do you believe our grandparents was afraid of AI? Because our grandparents used to be afraid of electricity. Remember your grandmother? Get off the phone before the lightning strike us. You better get off the phone before the lightning strike us. Because somewhere somebody told her that could happen and she was like, nah, I believe it. I believe it wholeheartedly. People, it's mankind. And we like to say, well, people didn't understand AC and DC power. We didn't. Mankind as a species didn't understand it fully. One group of people have figured out how to use electricity and tell you, listen, this is how it goes. But the most of us didn't know, and we hadn't seen it operating in front of us, so we were afraid of it until it became normal. Then it got normalized. Now you don't even think about flicking a goddamn light switch. But back in 100 years ago, that was a real thing. You Google the shit, you'll see advertisements where they was, be afraid of electricity. Real shit. Real talk. Don't be afraid of electricity. You see what I'm saying? As soon as we come up with technology, we get afraid. There's that part, and then we've tried, I swear to God, governments try to figure out, can we use this technology to kill somebody? That's how it goes. I got to get out of here, man. I want y'all to have a great, incredible weekend. I'm in Baltimore tomorrow telling jokes. But that's at a private event. And I'll be back here Monday morning bright and early. Tickets go on sale for Joe Torre, Coco Brown, Marvin Dixon, myself. Live music for July the 22nd. But go have a great weekend, y'all. That's all. Have a great weekend. Peace and blessings. Eddie Bryan in here, y'all. Give Eddie Bryan his love. That's my mans in them. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Oh, 3 o'clock. Fox 5 DMV Zone.